What is going on, you guys? I am freaking jacked, and this video is going to be like nothing I've ever done before. So today is just November the 4th, 2021, and tonight on eBay there's about 20 auctions, give or take a little bit, and they're all 1983 Wrestling All Stars, PSA authenticated, autographed wrestling cards, and I'm freaking over the moon excited. So I'm going to share my screen and do a brief introduction. I did this video already, this introduction, and I was so excited. The intro was 25 minutes. So I was like, okay, that ain't going to work. No one's going to watch that whole thing. So let's go ahead and get into these. Let's get this solo layout going. And then we will scroll through this. So the first one you see is the superstar Billy Graham. It says it's a pop 3. It's already at $221 with 3 hours left. So this is going to be a bigger card, one that I'll potentially go after. I do have one that's signed but not authenticated. Next is Ricky Morton. He's still alive and well, and that's why you see the price is cheap. Probably, if I had to guess, we'll probably in for around 80 bucks. But here you're going to see the first card here that I plan on going all in on. And if everything goes as advertised in this video, which doesn't always go, I'm planning on bidding on all these in this video, and you'll see what my max bid is and see how happy or disappointed I am. But Big John Stud, Pop 5, super jacked. This is probably in the top 4 of ones I want to go after. The Jake the Snake right below, it's a Pop 8. He still signs really well at paid signings and such. So I'm actually surprised it's already at $224. You can buy this card. You might have to look a little bit, but around $100, and he's $50 at signing. So it's already up there. The Super Destroyer that you see there towards the bottom, this is one that I'm going hot and heavy after. It says it's a Pop 1. If my memory serves me, he passed away in 1989, and this set came out in 1983. So there's only 6 years there that he could have signed these, and I just don't know how many people back in the 80s were just clamoring to get their 1983 Wrestling All-Star card signed. Next is Antonio Ikoy, I believe it's pronounced. I probably got that wrong. Already at $370, Pop 1. What's it called that I'm going to go after this one? No way. It was already at like $200 within the first 8 hours. It was up. The gentleman that posted all these, this is all 10-day auctions. So it's all these are like less than 3-4 hours away, and I'm like super geeked out. I've been selling stuff the past couple days to try to get as much money as I can to go after as many of these as possible. Next is Dick Slater, Pop 1. This is one that I probably will go after. Not too crazy, but one that interests me down below. Ken Lucas. Already at $100, Pop 1. Beautiful signature. This one is one I'm geeked out of my mind. Matt Bourne is, I'd say, in the top 10 wrestlers of my personal of all time. And I actually bought this just a couple of days ago. He was Doink the Clown. I bought this from Tommy, the wrestling collector. He has a store in New Jersey. Awesome store, awesome guy. But I digress. This one, I'm going to go ahead and say is the #1 card I want to get. So I'm going to go in with fat stacks on this one in particular. Moving on down the list, Austin Idol, Cindy Devine are both still alive and well. I believe Cindy is doing a signing word on the street by the end of the year. So you'll see those prices probably maybe 100, 125-ish. Nothing too crazy. Classy Freddie Blassie, friend of the channel. Mr. Rob England bought one of these not too long ago. I want to say less than a month ago. And I don't know the exact details. I was reading on his Twitter that I believe he fat fingered his auction. He put in the wrong number, but he honored his bid. He's a man of his word, and he wanted to say he just paid just south of 800. I'm wanting to say. I'd love to go after this card, but man, I'm not in nowhere near that. Next, Tiger Mask, still alive and well, from what I believe. I believe he resides in Mexico. I could be wrong though. I probably am wrong. Pop 2, I don't have any interest in this one. The Sheik here, Sheik Al-Kinzi, I believe it's pronounced. Pop 2, I don't know a lot about this guy, but for this price, I don't have this guy. Really interests me. And same with the next down below. I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong. I believe it's French. Sergeant Jacques Goulet, maybe. Pop 1. One thing that stinks about this particular card, in my opinion, is you'll see right here, it is in that large, oversized slab. It says trading card, which means the autograph is definitely authentic. They slabbed it. But the card itself potentially could be a reprint. I don't know who would reprint that card in particular, but we might go after that one if the price is still low. Next is Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig, Pop 4, big card. I would love to go after it. I just don't know if I'm going to have any money once I get there. Tully Blanchard is below him in a Pop 4. I actually have 2 cards at a signing for Mr. Blanchard for the end of this month. Signing, I believe it's WrestleCade, a day or 2 after Thanksgiving. So now here are some that I'm super jacked about. Superfly, Jimmy Snuka, and Lou Thez. Holy guacamole. Pop 3, Pop 2. Really jazzed about both of these. I'm going to go broke, man. I don't know why I'm so excited to go broke, but I'm freaking going to go broke. I want both of these really bad. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Get well, my friend. I hope you're doing well. He just had a bout in the hospital. On social media, his wife posts a lot, and he does too. It sounds like he's getting better. So I hope you get better real soon. Moving on, Mr. Olympia. I believe he's still alive and well. Pop 2. That price, I'm in, man. I'm not like super geeked out about that card and that particular wrestler, but at that price, man, I'm in there like swimwear. Moving on, shout out to my buddy on the Squared Circle Wrestling chat, Canadian Cards. I call him Canadian Mike. I call him one of my best friends. Canada's best athlete, I believe it's pronounced. I hope I'm right, Mike. Mike Sharp, Iron Mike Sharp. I'd like to go after this one pretty good, but it's already at $100 with 6 hours and 20 minutes left. Who else we got next? Jimmy Hart. I just got 4 cards of his signed at a signing not too long ago. Spike Huber. I've been waiting on this guy for eternity to do a signing. Word on the street, he's going to be doing one the first quarter of 2022, and I have no exaggeration, like 15 cards of his. Of this card, I'd like to get signed. Same with Steve Regal. Steve Regal had, right below him, Steve Regal, he had a signing in place, and the pandemic happened and messed that up like it messed up so much other things. And Mr. Regal didn't feel comfortable doing a signing at the time. Who could blame him? But I have like at a minimum 10 cards of 1983 Wrestling All-Stars that I plan on getting him to sign one day when he does another signing. Woo! 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 This one's big, man. Buddy Rogers. Huge card, and I definitely want to go after this one. This is going to be a big one for me. So Julius Strongbow is right below him, Pop 4. I just got him at a signing less than 6 months ago. Salvador Belomo, I believe it's pronounced. I don't know anything about this gentleman, which is kind of intrigues me, which kind of makes me want to go after us. But we'll see what the budget's looking like at that time. Next is Bob Switman. I don't know anything about this guy, but apparently I'm the idiot in the room because it's at $250. 21 bids with 6 hours left. So the autograph itself isn't the best. It's in pen. It's also inscribed 1985. But apparently a lot of y'all know a lot of stuff that I don't know, which is obvious. Well, but I'm kind of intrigued to follow that one. I'm not going to bid on it, but I'm intrigued to follow it. Cowboy Scott Casey, he's next. I believe he's doing a signing sometime in the coming months as well. I have a couple of his cards. I plan on getting signing. I don't plan on going after this one. And then last but not least, Mr. Lynn Denton, the grappler. He lives down there in Texas. I just sent off 2 cards to him actually this week to TTM, and we'll see what happens with that. I have gotten him once a year or 2 ago. So just sent him a healthy donation, a couple cards, and a blue Sharpie, and we'll see what happens there. But that's that. This intro is literally less than half of the last one, and it's still long. I'm super freaking jazzed, if you can't tell. I've never been so excited to spend thousands of dollars. So if all that goes well, the next thing you should see will be either Billy Graham, like live countdown of the auction, or Big John Stud, which I'm all in, baby. So we'll see you here in a bit. Okie dokie, here we go. Under a minute on our first card, which is Superstar Billy Graham. Oh man, it's already starting to tick up here. Let's do, I don't want to get too crazy because it's so early. Let's try 301. Oh man. This isn't going to be like the most entertaining part of the video. I just wanted to get some of my own reaction and kind of put this video out there and see, you know, in 5-6 years, if this were great prices, amazing prices, what have you. Okay, here we go. 1 second. Outbid. I'll do a little bit bump, little bump. No. What did it end up going for? Ended up going for 306. 306 on the Billy Graham. Here we are, about 40 seconds on the Big John Stud. Now, I do have a snipe on this one on eBay Sniper for $475. But just because I don't trust that, I get so nervous. I'm going to have a snipe for my snipe. Oh my God, dude, this is one that I really, really want. This one will be huge. I'm like sick to my stomach here, like super nervous. Oh, and I'm trying to sell stuff at the same time. Oh, please, 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 please. Shoot, 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 shoot. Oh my God, dude. Holy shit. $710. Oh my gosh. Well, let's go on to the next one. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Here we go. Definitely coming off the heels of the Big John Stud, the Super Destroyer. I have a snipe for 400. I'm gonna snipe my snipe, I guess. It's at $100, 15 seconds. I'm like, what am I now? 0 for 2? Let's see. Come on, we need a dub. We need to get on the board. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, shoot, shoot, shoot. Green, 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 green. Yeah. Okay, 113. So doable. So doable. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Okay. Dick Slater. I did not have a snipe for this, and I actually have no clue. Let's do 180. 65, 180.65 sounds like a winner. Let's see. Let's see. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Shoot. Oh, fruit, dude. 280, man. Holy smokes. Oh, man, that's got to get going to the next one. Okie dokie. So this was one that I really, really wanted. So I have a snipe set already. Really want this one, man. So let's see what we got here. Added an extra 300 to the snipe already. So if this thing goes for over the bidding amount, that would really suck, but they could have it for this. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Shoot. Yes. 169. Oh, I'll take it. Oh man, I almost missed this one. Classy Freddy Blassie. This one is a monster. We're gonna bid up on this one. Remember, the last one went just south of 800, I believe. Let's see if we get it. Let's see. 3, 2, shoot. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh, man, I didn't think we got it for a minute. That was huge. Y'all seen that? It said basically F off for a couple seconds. That was huge. Cool. It's time to move on to the next one. Okay, it's been 3 hours since the last round has went. The next one we're looking at is this General Al-Shahi. I don't freaking know. I think I've pronounced it like 3 times and 3 different times each time there. So I don't have a snipe set on this one. As you can see, right now we're doing pretty good. We're 4 for 2, so we're doing good. I think we'd make the playoffs at that. But I think we have another 5 or 6. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. Wow. We got 8 more that we have some interest in bidding in. And you'll have to pardon the background. We're dog sitting for 2 full-size dogs, and I feel like we're kid sitting, but it's just our kids misbehaving. So you'll have to pardon the background. So we're at 25 seconds until this one ends, and I still don't know what I want to bid. It's at 118 now. Let's do 225. 225.25. And we're at 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and sweet. Okay, we won that one for 139.50. So we're on the board again, and let's go ahead and move to the next one. Woo, boy, oh boy, this is gonna be a fast one. We're at 24 seconds for the Sergeant Jacques Goulet, I believe it's pronounced, which it's probably not. Full size screen here. Let's see. I'm hoping this one doesn't go for too much. We'll do 110.57. That sounds like a winner to me. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Oh, outbid. Okay, I can take that. That's fine. We were outbid $113. Looks like it took that one. And guess what? That's perfectly fine. That's not a big deal. Okay, next one here is Jimmy Superfly Snuka. As I said in the intro, he signed a ton of stuff towards the end, and oh man, that doesn't make this any less valuable in my opinion. I just don't see these popping up very often, so I think he's very, very, very popular wrestler. So I think he's gonna command a premium. But I still have the Luthez and Buddy Baker to consider. But I have been selling a good amount of stuff as this has been going on through the night. So I think we're going to go in strong on Mr. Snuka at 450. So that's more than 200 than the current bid right now. It has 30 seconds left. Oh, man. I never thought doing this type of video would be so much fun. Or so much work, man. This has actually been a lot of work. And I haven't even started trying to compile all the little videos together. Here we are. We're at 10, 9, 8, 7. Still it's at 280, 4, 3, 2. Shoot. Oh, no. Oh, you're overbid or outbid. 482 doll hairs. Okay, we need to move on. The next one's in 2 minutes, so we got to get going to that. Okay, so we're at a minute and 20 until this one. So we just lost the Jimmy Snuka, and so my mindset on that is we lost out on that one, which you see our record now. Now we're 5-4. We lost out on that one, and we were willing to spend $450 on that. And to me, the Luthez and the Buddy Baker, which is coming up, are two just monster cards. So I don't know what they're going to go for. I think they're going to go for a lot less than I think. At least I'm hoping that. So we'll see. We're at 30 seconds now. So we'll see. What do we got so far? So far, we've won the Super Destroyer, the Ken Lucas, the Matt Bourne, and the Freddie Blassie. I think am I missing one? I think I'm missing one on my list here. But we'll do that here in a minute. Let's see. What are we going to do? Let's do 542. Oh, crap. Bid. Oh, shit. My max bid that I submitted with 2 seconds left was what it took to win the damn thing. What are the freaking odds of that? There is no freaking way, dude. That is crazy. That is super cool. Let's move on. I think next is Iron Mike Sharp, I believe. Okay, we're at 4 more. We're 6-4. And the one that I was missing a while ago was the Sheik Al. I'm just going to give up on giving the name. And so we just won the Luthez. So that's 6, man. We're doing good. We have the potential to get 10 here. But it's not. It's at this point, it's more about quality than quantity. Oof, dude, it's going up fast. Okay, I'm going to say 375 is my max on him because I really, really want the Buddy Baker. 317. Holy smokes, it's moving. We're at 12 seconds. It's at 222. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoot! Oh, outbid. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That would have been a big card to get. But 380 is what we were outbid at, and that's perfectly fine. Okay, that means we should be able to go heavy on the Buddy Baker that is here in a bit. It's about in 10 minutes, real time. So let's get to the next card. Okie dokie, we are at 1 minute with the Steven Regal or Steve Regal. This is more my speed, $36 here. So let's see what we do. This has been really, really fun, man. So we have 2 left after this one. Next one's the Buddy Rogers. And then the one after that is the Salvador Belomo, I believe it's pronounced. And it's going to be fun doing some research on some of these guys that I've won that I don't know a lot about. I did a smidge bit of research on all these just to see, as morbid as it sounds, like if they were passed away or not. Just to see kind of the rarity of their autograph. Oh, man. Oh, no. I got busy talking, man, and freaking forgot to bid. We might have won that one. That was $43, and we were bidding $70. Oh, well. Oh, well. What you gonna do, brother? So let's get to the next one. The next one's the big. Okie doke. Minute left on this bad boy. We cannot let the same thing happen that just happened to the Steve Regal, where I got busy chit-chatting and forgot to bid, man. So this is going to be a big card. I have a feeling. I could be way wrong. We're going to come in really, really strong on this one at 756. So it's at 125 now. I feel like that should guarantee us a victory. And if we win this one, this will also guarantee that we don't have a losing record at the end of this video, with us being 6-6 right now. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 8. Let's go. 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 Oh, yes. That was a big one, boys. 510 is the damage on that. Oh, big card. Big card. Really, really happy being able to add that. That's a big one. One more, and then the game show will have ended. So let's get to the next card. Ooh, here we go. The last auction at 42 seconds. Salvador Belomo. Like I've already said multiple times, I don't know a ton about this guy. But we shall see what happens here. 23 seconds left. Let's go 252.07. 07. Sounds like that. You never know what the pennies are going to bring, because the pennies what want us to lose is 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go. Let's go. We lost. We won. So that's the second one that did that. It said we lost, and then it paused for a couple seconds, and we won. So we won that one for $169.50.
Pausing for effect.
It definitely was pausing for effect, because it had me affected. So that's that. Next, I'm going to let my family have the rest of the night. Tomorrow, while they're at school, daylight, I'll kind of do a recap on all of this. But with that, let me go ahead and change my name. There we are. We got an 8-6 record. We won the auction battle tonight. My bank account probably didn't win, but we'll talk about all this here in this next. What a night, man! I haven't been able to get this smile off my face since freaking last auction ended. So my grand total, I bought 8 cards for grand total with fees, eBay fees and taxes and all that stuff. Was $2,553. So I'm going to move a bunch of, or I actually am currently moving a bunch of lower end football autographs to hopefully pay for all of that. I think that would be awesome. But let me share the screen here. Boop. And kind of talk about these as we go along. So I went in right now to eBay sold, and of course, if you search 1983 Wrestling All-Stars signed, that's the very last things that are up, and we'll just go reverse order. But here, the Billy Graham that we went after and lost for 306. Ricky Morton, that big John Stud still blows my mind for $710. And I think that was some of the problems that I was facing as I was going through some of these, is not knowing the price. You know, these things hardly ever come up. So how are you supposed to know the price? Well, you don't. The price is what you're willing to pay. You know, it's not like a US 300 Juan Soto that sells for five or six of them a day, and you kind of know a going price. You know, that's just not the case with these. And looking back, I don't want to say I regret not going bigger, but I did have some more room in the budget, and I think we could have squeezed this in. If I remember correctly, our max was 500, and anyways, I'll go on so this doesn't take forever. The Jake the Snake I thought was very interesting. You know, you could buy the card for 100, get them at a signing for 50, and then, you know, that leaves you some room there to get it slabbed. So if you were to do this right now, I mean, there's tons of money to be made right away if you did it right away. So I think that's a cool card. Very interesting, I thought. The Super Destroyer, that was the first one that we won, and I thought was super happy to get on the board with that. The next, the Antonio Ikoy, that's still something I don't know. I don't know a lot about that guy, and I don't know if it was him or the second to the last guy that we'll get to that was the most, that sold for the most. And it kind of makes me think that maybe my research was wrong, and I don't understand why this one went for so much. And it obviously went for that much for a reason. On 38 bids, I need to educate myself a little bit better on what's going on with him and that card. Can't talk. I had a bad joke. Dick Slater is next at 280. Once again, I didn't know anything about him or Ken Lucas. We did win the Ken Lucas. And then the Matt Bourne. Oh, man, dude. Like, looking back at the little video that we shot, seeing what my max budget was on this card, this could have ended really, really bad. You know, but maybe maybe I was way overpricing the Matt Bourne autograph on a Wrestling All-Star card. But, man, just over the moon excited about that one. Austin Idol. This is another one that is very shocking. He's alive and well and does paid signings fairly often. You can find these cards on eBay auctions for like $30. And the signing, he's like $20, so it's $50. So I thought that was very interesting. Sydney Devine. Here we go. Another big winner. Classy Freddie Blassie was 610. This was the most expensive card that I bought or that I won last night, and very, very happy. Tiger Mask at 336. Here's another one that we won, the Sheik Al Kinsey for basically 140. It's 139.50. Moving on to the Jacques Goulet 113. This is one I thought was pretty interesting, that Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig for 760 at 41 bids. There was one on eBay already. I wanted to say for 800, and I didn't look before this. Is kind of scrolling through this with you. I guess real time. I didn't check all these out before. I wanted to say that the signature on the other one's better, but it's signed as Mr. Perfect also. I think that'd be so amazing if you could get this in a Kurt Hennig signature. Tully Blanchard for 102. This is one, the Jimmy Snuka, man, that's one that I really regret not going bigger on. And you watch the videos. I had my reserves because the Luthez and the Buddy Baker were coming up. Damn, man, like looking back, this and the John Stud are two that really kind of just turk my crawl just a little bit. Man, just wish we could have gave it just a little bit more. But I mean, nonetheless, I'm tickled to death with what we did get. So, but that one will sting for a little bit. Moving on, Luthez. Oh man, super excited to have this in the collection. $542. The Hacksaw Jim Duggan for 305, I think is absolutely bananas. The reason that is you can find this card for, let's say, 70 to 80 bucks, and then he does paid signings fairly often, about 40 bucks. So you'd be into it for about estimate 120-ish. Holy smokes, dude, 305. Wow. Mr. Olympia, $66. The Iron Mike Sharp, man, now that one was a shocker for me, and it's probably just because I didn't educate myself enough on maybe the rarity of his signature, but $380 was a shocker in my opinion. Jimmy Hart is next for 119. I honestly thought Jimmy Hart would have gone for more. If Hacksaw went for three bills, I would have expected Jimmy Hart to at least go for 200. But I guess it is what it is. Spike Huber, $66. Steven Regal for $43. That was the one that I was yammering on, freaking flapping my gums, and I forgot to bid. And I was going to bid $70, which makes me feel we would have won that. But oh well. Oh well. Can't cry over spilt milk, Buddy Rogers. Yeah, man. So freaking happy about that. Never been so happy to spend $500. Got that bad boy, Julia Strongbow, for $69. And then the last one that we won was Salvador Belomo, I believe it's pronounced. I still haven't done any research on this. I shut it down last night after that auction. And then there was a couple that I thought were very interesting after I quit recording, and this is the last three. But this Bob Switman, I had no clue, and I still have no clue who this guy is, why. And this is the most expensive card of the auction right here at almost $900, $898, 24 bids. So I got to do some research on that one. When I went and looked at that last night, blew me away, man. It was just insane. The Cowboy Scott Casey for $58, and then closing out the auction was Lynn Denton, the grappler, at 94 doll hairs. So just for my own essay for future, this is November the 5th now, 2021. All of those prices reflect on November the 4th, 2021. So the whole point of this video was to kind of see real reaction, my real reactions on some of this. I had a freaking absolute blast recording it and doing it all. But I'm really going to be interested to see in 2025, 2026. If I'm not absolutely senile and don't know what planet I'm on by then, to go back and watch this video and see what these prices are then. I still have a very strong feeling that I wouldn't say in the basement of a wrestling surge, but I think when all of our legends in wrestling pass on, I think you're going to see a huge surge in nostalgia collecting and wrestling collecting and so on and so forth. You know, as wrestling collectors or wrestling fans, our Babe Ruth is still alive. You know, Hulk Hogan's still alive. Our Mickey Mantle is still alive, and Ric Flair. And I would say, you know, yeah, Andre the Giant has passed, you know, ages ago. But like all of our major icons, excluding Andre, are still here, man. You know, so what happens when those dudes go? And being a child of the 80s, I was born in 82. Hulkamaniac, man. Hulkamania was everywhere. Like it didn't matter what you did, you were a Hulkamaniac. And I think, you know, the Hulkster is going to drive a whole wave of collecting and collectibles in the future. I really do, man. So I feel like all of that is going to end up being a very strong investment. I could be wrong. Like I told Canadian Mike of Canadian Cards that it may be a good investment, and I think it is, but I just don't think I'm going to lose money. I don't think any of that is going to go down in price. So I appreciate this. I have no idea how long this is. The closing here is almost 13 minutes. So I hope you all enjoyed this extremely long video as much as I did putting it all together. I haven't been this excited over some cards in a long time. Until next time, adios, be safe, bye-bye.